Hello, everyone. It's Jerry at the Fledge. Welcome to another episode of Every Damn Day, and we've got our new friend Daryl on the show with us today. How you doing today, Daryl?
I'm all right, Jerry. Besides my phone messing up on me today, how are you doing today?
I am doing well. We got it fixed. We're ready to roll, and you're still at work, so
Oh yeah.
this is awesome. Why don't you tell us about yourself and tell us about your projects? You know, your treats and sweets and your LM Bake Shop, right? Yeah. Thought I messed up that word, shop.
Everybody does sometimes. Hi, my name is Daryl. I'm from originally from Lansing, Michigan, born and raised. Graduated from Everett High School in 2005. I currently own two businesses: LM Bake Shop and Treatz and Sweetz Corporation, located in the Lansing Mall, right here in front of Champs Sports. Right now, I'm selling Candy Club candies. And when I open the LM Bake Shop in the food court, eventually at the end of February or the beginning of March, I'll be selling homemade, fresh baked goods, cookies, pies, and a lot more baked goods.
Do you want to point the camera at the stand or anything, or is that?
Oh yeah, let me do that right quick.
We
I
might.
can show you. I can show you guys a little bit.
All right.
So here are some of the products that I sell in front of Champ Sports. As you see, it's basically Candy Club candies. Um, Getting ready to clear this out basically and get ready for Valentine's Day, which will be selling a lot more. And then we're adding teddy bears to the products as well for Valentine's Day. We
So you.
run a
Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry, we run a special that just started today, and we also have a lot of rewards for our customers. Our Candy Club candies are buy seven, get the eighth item for free, and all of our Candy Club candies are $2.
All right. So, what made you get into candy and baking and all of that? Did you
Um,
want to do that when you were a kid?
I I eventually I loved candy as a kid. Um, it's unbelievable that I'm actually selling it right now because I never shared as a kid with candy. But I love selling candy. What really got me into it is lack of employment. I was looking for employment fresh out of high school and wasn't able to find none. So my first job was actually started my own business. Got my launch money from my grandfather. Only at $100 and started selling candy right out of my apartment. Eventually, we grew into the Lansing City market where we did baked goods and a lot more things until we actually got out of there, and then rested for a few years, and then right now I'm just now launching back up. So
So you've been doing this for 16 years, except for a couple year break. Is that
we've been doing it for 16 years. I've had probably a 5 year break because I've
okay?
been employed with other employers as well. But with this pandemic going on, I really wanted to launch into my own business again, something that I told my fiance and she supported it 100%. So here we are right here at the Lansing Mall and gonna be growing rapidly. Like I said, we have this stand right here in front of Champs. We're also gonna be opening the bake shop in the food court, and then eventually we're gonna grow into the Meridian Mall.
All right. So how's the mall been with COVID and all of that this year?
This mall has been traffic has been pretty steady. Um, I would say since I've been here, this is our third week here. Friday, Saturday, and Sundays have been our busiest days. Monday through Thursday is slow, but like I said, the sales are still coming in. Um, pretty good traffic so far.
That's so the mall. I isn't this mall's up for sale, and the other mall, I think, is having some trouble financially. Um, but it seems to me like if Friday and Saturdays This is probably just big corporate things but for you, it hasn't really affected. It's been good for you, right?
Oh yeah, it's been real good for me. I've heard in between juggling, in between trying to get into the Lansing and Meridian Mall, I heard that the Meridian Mall had filed for bankruptcy. And then after the fact that I did get in here, I found out that the Lansing Mall is up for sale. But with me coming in here, I've been in talks with management from the mall, and they're really trying to get low cost stores in here. So a lot of local entrepreneurs, I think, would really work out in here and will prevent the owners from selling it. Most of the stores in here that have went out of business, they're high priced. They couldn't survive in this territory anyway. So I think low end stores would work in real good in here. And that's also management's take on it as well.
So is your certified kitchen going to be in the mall?
My certified kitchen, commercial kitchen, will be located directly in the mall in the food court, and that's where we'll be baking all of our baked goods at.
All right. Um, how did you learn how to bake?
Watching my mom.
Yeah.
Oh
So
yeah, she baked for us all the time. So I really watched her in the kitchen.
did you bake when you were a kid too?
No, I started baking at the age of probably 15.
I think I can cook, but I don't think I can bake. It's a different thing, man.
It is.
Baking seems like a chemistry project to me that you have to get just right.
Right.
Cooking, I can oversalt the spaghetti sauce a little bit and everyone will still like it. So what do you eventually want to do with the business? Like, how big do you want it? Do you want to be all over the country, or are you just good with a couple spots, or what are your thoughts?
When I first started, my plans was huge, like to have a big building somewhere. But we're working on a few things that in the middle of the pandemic. Right now, I think the pandemic has helped me out a lot because I've been able to start my business again, and I've been able to grow it rapidly and not able to slow down at all. I eventually want to have my own building um, somewhere on the east side of Lansing. I've been looking at a few lots over there, so we'll buckle down eventually and try to get a finalized location for the city of Lansing. And I think the east side is really where I'm trying to get at, besides being here in the Lansing Mall.
We would love to have you on the east side. We want all the good stuff over here.
Oh yeah, you need more food anyway. It's
Yeah.
The east side is a desert over there.
So, you said something that's very interesting to me. You were trying to get a job out of high school, and you were struggling with that or whatever. I don't think you said that, but you decided to create your own business. I think most people think it would be harder to create your own business than to get a job, but I always promote that. I always say sponsor yourself.
Right.
What was that like for you? Was it super hard, or did it?
Coming out of high school, like I said, I struggled to find jobs. It really wasn't hard for me to launch my own business, especially when it came to food. Everybody loves food, so that's something you can always survive in. Even if you start off slow, you're gonna eventually build your clientele up. So when I actually did start, my clientele was pretty heavy, and then I found out once I started adding more products, they just kept coming back for more. And they really love candy and they love baked goods. So that's why I decided to do just that.
Do you have any other entrepreneurial endeavors? Like, you thinking about other stuff? Like, you're going to get into teddy bears, for example. Would that just be within your product, or?
Teddy bears will just be in our Valentine's Day specials.
Yeah.
I'm mainly a sweet guy. I love sweets myself, so I want to share it, unlike I did as I was a kid. So
When you're baking, what's your specialty gonna be?
when I'm baking, my fiance does sweet potato pies. That'll be one of our specialties. And then my specialty would be cookies. We have like 24 flavors of cookies lined up. As of right now, we may add a little bit more than that. I have a menu board, flavor board that I'm working on that has like 100 flavors of cookies, but that may be a little bit too much for me to start. So we'll see where it goes.
Yeah. I love like sugar cookies with frosting on them, man. I eat them all day long. Uh, what what's been one of your I guess challenges in the last few weeks? Any unexpected hiccups or anything like that?
Unexpected hiccups, man, a lot. I've like I said, starting this again was really easy. With COVID hitting in, I lost my job. Even though we're slated to go back February 1st, since I'm starting this, I'm going to tell my job bye, and I'm going to do this full time. I'm totally committed to this since it's opened up for me now.
Yeah. So, what would you say that your mission is for Treats and Sweets or LM Bakery or Bake Shop? Sorry, I'll get that right.
Oh, that's okay.
Or even your personal mission. What you trying to do?
For Ellen Bake Shop and Treats and Sweets Corporation, I'm trying to provide sweets for everybody. Rather it be baked goods, rather it be candy, rather it's whatever it is sweet, ice cream, anything sweet, I'm trying to provide at a low cost to everybody within the city of Lansing, East Lansing, Okemos, Mason, basically all over the map eventually.
All right. What about yourself? What's your mission?
I haven't really set no mission, I really haven't set no mission at all for
But
myself,
to stay
but to help
focused on
grow
the
my
business?
business, stay
Yeah,
focused on the business.
that's good. That's a good mission. So, is there something you do every damn day to push that needle forward towards that mission?
Um, I push myself to come into work every day.
Yeah,
Um, this is, like I said, working for myself is it pushes me more than working for somebody else. So I
yeah.
come into work every day with a positive attitude to basically keep going.
So, did you? So, you just were. You're in the second cohort for the One and All program. Do you have anything you want to talk about with that? Is that going well so far?
Um, Actually, it's going all right so far for me.
Yeah.
It's a new experience. I forgot how I heard about the One and All program, but I'm really thankful that they allowed me to actually come in there. I have a lot I want to learn as I grow this business, and I want to do it the correct way instead of doing it the wrong way.
Yeah. Did you make a lot of mistakes in your first time?
Yeah, I when I first launched at the city market, I didn't have a legal structure per se for the business. I just went in there with my own name, and I was presenting Treats and Sweets, but it really wasn't a legal business.
Uh,
I just actually incorporated it in the year of 2015, Treats and Sweets Corporation. So, like I said, I did a lot of mistakes along the way, but being with the One and All program, hopefully all of those mistakes will be minimum now.
yeah. Well, I've been doing different entrepreneurial endeavors for about 40 years now, and
Okay.
I still make mistakes every single day.
You'll
But
make one or two mistakes, but one or two mistakes is all right, but um, don't make a lot of them.
I always,
That's the key,
I always say succeed or learn.
right?
So there's no failure, no option, right?
Right.
So we daisy chain the shows together, and yesterday on the show we have Erica, who I don't know if you knew her before One and All, but she's a program partner like the Fledge is, and she has a question for you. And her question is, and it might be what you just said might be a great lead in for it. What do you wish you knew when you started that you've learned and you know now?
How to actually start my business correctly and register it with the state of Michigan. I said, how to just start it correctly and not do it incorrectly. I wish I would have knew that a long time ago instead of making all the mistakes I did.
Yeah. Well, I bet you come back stronger though with all those mistakes under your belt.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, I'm really excited to work with you in the One and All program and see how this progresses and watch you kind of move into your other spot. Man, now I feel like I got a bunch more questions about candy. Are you like a chocolatier? Is that what that's called? Someone who makes chocolate, or
I really don't make the candy. It comes from it's a retail endeavor right now until I get into my bakery.
Do you think you'll ever move into something like take on Fabiano's or something like that?
I can't take on Fabiano's. Fabiano's been here for a minute.
They got about 100 years worth of mistakes under their belt. But yeah. So tomorrow on the show, I've got a political satirist named Joy, Joy the Savage. What question would you like me to pass on to Joy?
How did she get started? What motivates her on a daily basis?
And I think that's a great question for her, because I think sometimes she gets unmotivated because of all the political stuff that she has to read throughout the day and all of that. What keeps you motivated every day?
Just me owning my business, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had mentioned your fiance before. Are they also with you in the shop there, or they got their own job and they're gonna come in as bacon and all of that?
She'll eventually come in in the baking area, but not right here where the cart is. I mean, she's been out here and she's very supportive of me. She's been out here a few times, but she more likes to be closed in. She loves to bake a lot, so I'll leave the sweet potato pies to her when she gets in the kitchen.
Are you gonna move the cart to buy the bakery, or is it gonna be two separate things?
When we get into the bakery, the cart's gonna stay right here. I've got a lot of high responses from customers right here wanting Candy Club within the state of Michigan. Candy Club is from California, and they charge a lot of money to ship you candy here to the state of Michigan. So that's something that I really wanted to leave here. And then when we get into the bake shop, we'll be baking everything there. This cart will stay here just full of Candy Club candies.
So does that mean you're going to have to get an employee and all of that?
Yep, I'll be looking for an employee just for this cart right here.
So creating jobs in your first, well, how long until the bakery's up?
Inspection is set up for February 1st, so hopefully soon after. It's not a lot of work that needs to be done in the space. I just need to add my equipment in there after it's inspected. So I would say probably a week or two after Valentine's Day, I should be open. If not, then it'll be the beginning of March.
So you decided a few weeks ago, get everything up and running again in the candy space. And then just about a month later, you're going to have your other space and potentially an employee. Yeah. That's awesome, man. You must have learned a lot in those first 15 years then.
I learned a lot from the mistakes.
So Well, I'm proud to have you on the show. I'm proud to know you, and
All
I
right.
look forward to meeting or to talking with you. Well, I guess we got to talk tonight on our first check-in at One and All.
Okay.
So, yeah, so tell me, how can we support you best? Come buy candy at the mall right now?
Right now, to support me, I mean, I'm adding my products on the LM Facebook page. We have two official pages, Treatz and Sweetz Corporation, facebook.com/TN Sweets. That's SWEETZ. And then LM Bake Shop is on Facebook, facebook.com/LM, and then Bake Shop with two P's in it. You can also come support me here at the mall until we're ready to make our move into the food court. Eventually, I would say within the next week or two, you'll be able to purchase candies from me online.
Okay.
And I'm also going to be starting up some curbside pickups within the next day or two as well. So even if you don't want to come into the mall, but you still want to shop and support, you'll be given the option to give me a call, park outside at a separate entrance, designated entrance, and then we'll bring you your candy or your cookies right to you.
This sounds awesome, man. It seems like you got this under control, and COVID's not, wiping you out like it is so many other businesses. This is spectacular.
Oh yeah, thanks for having me on the show, Jerry. I
Yeah. Is
appreciate it.
is there anything you want to take us out with? Anything you want to say or get out there, or one last thing?
Nope, not at all.
All right.
Besides, come see us here at come visit us at Treats and Sweets Corporation, LM Bake Shop. We're working with the mall to help it grow and hopefully not get sold if they can get enough businesses in here. Um, like I said, all of our candies are $2. We got buy 7 get the 8th item for free, and we're kicking off our rewards program today. So it's
All right.
a lot to get here and shop at the Lansing Mall.
And if you're running around looking for that Valentine's gift, go to Treats and Sweets and pick up a teddy bear and some candy, and you can't go wrong with that, right?
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much again for being on the show. And everyone stay tuned tomorrow for Joy the Savage with her political satire. And we'll be talking about the Yes Queen Chronicles. And Daryl and I will see you later.
All right. See you
See you,
later. Have a
man.
good day, man.
You too.
Bye.
Stick with me.